Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online. In the last episode, we advanced the main story to the point where we need to head back to the Waking Sands to get, the report to Minfilia about our mission and to find out what we're going to do next. But we decided to go ahead and take care of some side business, and in doing so we unlocked the ability to summon our Chocobo as a companion in battle. We also learned how to train our Chocobo in the stables, which we might be doing at some point, because I do actually have access to stables through my free company's estate, which is a benefit of being part of a free company. And we unlocked the ability to send our retainers on adventures, and then we went and completed the final Marauder quest to slay the beast Kujata and avenge Sigurd, the young boy. We took care of that. So, we're still here in Limsa because we actually do have one other thing to do. We have a new quest that should lead us to becoming a warrior, the advanced version of the Marauder, so we're going to look at that. But before we do that, I'm going to head over to the Summoning Bell, because we did assign one of our retainers a class, and I went ahead and got her some gear. Actually, Grindcrep here, I sent him to sell some stuff. Got some money, because I spent way more money on this armor than I should have, which I went ahead and dyed this midnight blue. I'm gonna have to unlock some other classes so I can assign them to my retainers. But Oyun, here we go. There's some cosmetic gear that I had lying around, but at least it's something. My lady, what would you ask of me? We're going to assign you a venture. There are two main types of ventures which you can assign your retainer. Hunting, mining, botany, and fishing can constitute one type in which you specify an item for your retainer to procure. Exploration ventures constitute the second type in which your retainer will scour the terrain of your choosing for, hopefully, precious items. However, your retainer will not undertake a venture without first receiving due compensation. Assigning a venture requires payment in a unique currency of the same name, ventures. Ventures can be acquired through a variety of methods, such as exchanging company seals, fulfilling leave objectives, and completing beast tribe quests. As you may recall, the ventures your retainer can undertake are determined by his or her class. As a type of war or magic, your retainer will be able to undertake hunting and field exploration ventures. I'm going to say just do some field exploration. Level 1 field exploration. It will take 18 hours to complete, and will cost 2 ventures, which we should have 6. So there we go. Assign. And then she will go off. You have assigned you an adventure. To confirm the time remaining until adventure is complete, select timers and a duty menu from main menus like ventures, yada yada yada. Yep. Should you wish to cancel a venture, recall your retainer, you may do so when viewing the venture report. However, please be advised that this is not necessary unless you wish to assign a different venture to your retainer. Even with a venture in progress, you can still entrust or withdraw items and gill or sell items on the market. Alright, so get to it. It's good to do that because they can come back with some valuable stuff that you can then sell on the market for some nice money. Alright, actually there's one thing we want to do before we head back over the Marauders Guild. We want to head to the Ath Castle. And I want to head over to the Maelstrom headquarters. Alright, Storm Personnel Officer. Can I apply for a promotion? You're currently Storm Private 3rd class. To qualify for Storm Private 2nd class, you must fulfill the following requirements. Which are what? And I can't move that window onto my center screen. That's irritating. Well, what it says is that it requires us to spend 2,000 company seals, and we currently have 2,734, so we're going to confirm that. In the name of the Admiral, I hereby appoint you the rank of Storm Private 2nd class. May you ever serve the best interests of Limsa Limitsa till sea swallows all. Alright. Alright. What do you have? 1,400 storm seals. A pup no longer. Have you begin your training in earnest? Oh, I think that's for PvP. Never mind. What? Let the hunt begin. Oh, we can't do hunts. Okay, I just want to get promoted. So we are now 2nd class, Storm Private. If we look at, say, our profile, yep, Storm Private 2nd class. So let's head on over to the Marauders Guild. Because we're in Zoan has another quest for us. Alright. Pride and Duty will take you from the mountain, is the name of the quest. We get a Soul of the Warrior and the ability Defiance. Increases maximum HP by 25%, while reducing damage dealt by 20% and increasing enmity. Increases own HP recovery via healing magic by 20%. Effect ends upon reuse. So basically it puts us in a stance that makes us a better tank. Alright, he needs an adventure he can trust. Alright. Ayame, just the woman I was hoping to see. It's plain as day that you've no equal in our guild, and I have a task that I'd entrust to no ordinary marauder. To wit, I just received a message from an old comrade-at-arms of mine who now serves as a guardsman in Costa del Sol. It would seem the fighting's grown fierce in those parts, and he finds himself in dire need of reinforcements. Mind you, this man is no white-livered whelp. He can wield an axe with the best of them, as evidenced by Master Gageruju's paying good coin for the services of he and his men. No, any enemy who could fluster that bunch is not one to be trifled with. I've sent Sulkvib on ahead to tend to the wounded. Seek her out upon your arrival, and she'll apprise you of the situation at hand. Alright, speak to Sulkvib at Costa del Sol. We do not have the Costa del Sol. In fact, we don't even really have any Aetheryte even close. So we're gonna have to hoof it. Alright, well, let's head to Zephyr Gate. And we ride. What I'll probably do is just pause the recording until we enter Costa del Sol, because we haven't been to that zone before, but we've been to everywhere else in between. So, I will be back in just a second. Alright, so here we are about to enter Eastern Lenosha. Which is actually a beach resort area. Alright, so what do we have here? Yep. At level 30, Costa Beach Party. We may do the side quests here. There is Chocobo Keep. As always, I'm just gonna knock that out. And let's get ourselves attuned to the Aetheryte. Alright, there's Sulkthib. Yame, ever this sight for sore eyes, a nasty bale of turtles has been preying on this area of late, snapping and gnashing everything in sight. Why, even the best men that Master Gegaruju could buy find themselves no match for the creatures. Word has it that the beasts have been sighted swimming in from the lightly guarded northern shore. I would send you there to investigate the cause behind their burgeoning numbers. Alright. Investigate the northern shore. Fell Demon. Hello. Commence battle for Pride and Duty. Will take you from the mountain. It will be synced at level 34, which we're not even that high yet. Ugh, damn it all. Ayame, we must see to these beasts. Oh, and I forgot to set up my skills. No, Butcher's Block is there. Okay. I just want to rearrange them a little bit. I'm actually going to move this to 5, that to 4, 3. There we go. Okay. Whoa. That one's gonna hit me. This is gonna drop them like flies. No one get caught in the AoE, especially the overlapping AoE. Short bell. Let's take these out. Seven hells, there's no end to them. Prepare to fall back. I'll see to the shellbacks. You whelps just try not to end up as turtle grub. That axe. I've not seen its like in... Yeah, maybe we must do what we can. Alright, we don't want to go with the one that's marked with the level question mark question mark. We want to get the smaller ones. Oh boy, a whole bunch more. Crazed Sprite. Let's try to catch as many in the overpower as I can. Go. Let's work on finishing this guy off. Main to put the slashing resistance down. Down. That should send them scuttling back to their nests. You can call me Curious George. Or Gorge. One remark about the name and I'll rip your ugly heads from your shoulders and suck the marrow out of your twitching spines. You two are guards from Costa del Sol, I reckon. Not as such. We are the Marauders Guild, sent here by Axemaster Wernzoen to assist in the defense. I'm Sulkvib, and this is my comrade Ayame. From the guild, you say? Well, blow me down and call me a bogey. And you told me sooner, I'd have introduced myself with proper respect. You're Ayame, right? We've only just met, but I see in you a strength not found in ordinary women. I say you unleash the beast within. What say you unleash the beast within and become a warrior with me? A warrior, you say? So it was you I saw, brandishing battle techniques I had thought lost to the sands of time. Lost? Perhaps in these parts, but where I come from, the way of the warrior is alive and well. My tribe has been handing them down for thousands of years. Yet our numbers dwindle with every new summer, and this is why I left the mountain where I was raised to come here. What say you, Ayame? If you would like to walk the path of the warrior with me, seek me out at Hidden Falls. Yeah, I think it actually is Curious Gorge, not George. Alright, Sulkvib. The warriors of old. We have heard the tales, but never once did I dream that I would meet one in the flesh. My memory is cloudy, but many years ago it was said there was a young marauder in the company of heroes who would unleash crushing blows theretofore unseen by his comrades. When the company disbanded, he vanished, never to be seen again. Might that be this Curious Gorge? I cannot vouch for the man's identity, But there can be no denying the display of strength we saw today, nor that he has taken a liking to you, Ayame. This could be an opportunity for the ages. Hidden Falls, was it? Were I in your boots, I would head off there without delay. Well, indeed, we're going to head over there. Which is way up here, north end of the map. Oop, something decided to attack me. But we're just going to keep riding. Oh, is he down there? Oh. There he is. Let's talk to him. I knew you would come, Ayame. Let us begin. Any woman who can take up an axe and call herself a marauder, but to become a true warrior, she must prove she can tame the inner beast that guides the blade. I witnessed your battle with the turtles, and I must say that I was impressed. You have proven yourself far more worthy of this than I could have imagined. In your hands lies the soul of the warrior, a crystal within which the deeds of 1,000 warriors from history are recorded. For countless generations, the soul has been passed on to those in my tribe who choose the path of the warrior, to guide them and aid them on their journey. When your inner beast awakens, the runes will resonate, further empowering your will and granting you such strength as you never thought possible. Today there is cause for celebration, my friend, for through you, I have ensured that my tribe's legacy will endure. Yes, it is for this day, this moment, that I came down from the mountain. Yet, however earnestly I pursue my goal, I cannot deny the fear inside of me that my mission will ultimately end in failure. For you see, while I style myself a warrior, the truth is that I left the mountains before my training was complete. And while I carry with me the chronicles of my ancestors, detailing the ancient arts of war, I lack the ability to fully decipher the texts. Yet there may still be hope, for there is another who fled my village, one who shared my dream of passing on the techniques of the tribe and can read the tome, my brother. Without him, I fear there is little more I can teach you at this time, but that will not discourage me from continuing my studies of the Chronicles, nor shake my belief that further secrets will soon reveal themselves to me. Until then, I ask that you use the knowledge I've passed on to you and continue your training. You must strive to harden your will so that it may endure the strain of future burdens. Good luck, my friend. The next warrior quest will be available from Curious Gorge upon reaching level 35. Right, so we get the Soul of the Warrior and Defiance complete. Alright, you hear the whispers of the village ancestors. Alright, so we need to actually equip the Soul Crystal. Alright, Warrior Beast Gauge. Similar to the case that the defensive stance Defiance is in effect. Defiance increases maximum HP while reducing damage dealt. Advancing the Beast Gauge while under the effect of Defiance improves parry rate. Beast Gauge displays a warrior's current amount of Wrath. Wrath is accumulated by using certain weapon skills, allowing for the execution of devastating actions. Do I actually even have that yet? Let me just check my HUD layout. Alright, beast gauge. Need to put that down here. Oh, and it messed up my bars. Because this is technically a new class. So we see here, gear set lists. Yep, War 24. Okay. Let me go ahead and fix up my skill bars, and then we'll proceed on from here. So I'm going to pause the recording for a moment. Alright, got my bars all set back up where I need them. I actually have fewer. Look at this. You have fewer roll abilities than you do when you're under a basic class. Because the job that you take, which is the warrior job, gives you all of the additional skills that you're going to need. So you don't need as many of these roll abilities. So we're taking Rampart and Provoke. We're definitely going to want Anticipation and Convalescence as things unlock here. Level 32, we get another one, all the way up to level 48. Okay. So, we now need to head back to the Waking Sands. Now that we are a full-on warrior. And see what the next bit of business is going to be. But to do that, we need to head back to Horizon and ride over to the Waking Sands. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And as usual, I'm going to pause the recording while I head over there. Alright, we're back at the Waking Sands. We need to talk to Totaro. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer, welcome back, Ayame. Lady Minfilia awaits you within the solar. Please enter at your leisure. Alright, enter the Waking Sands and head to the solar. I am given to understand that the matter of Ramuh has finally been resolved. This is Alphino. I fear resolved bespeaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim, yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough. Thancred is sparing in no effort. They are many and one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I've been meaning to ask, but is Alice quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't, and nor have I, alas. Alice has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl. But you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldessian report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed? Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. It is good to see you again, Ayame. I have been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twelves Wood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. With that, we can strike Ramuh from the list. So who's next? The Sahagin and Leviathan? The Lord of the World has not answered his minions' call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sahagin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices, for a time, at least. For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. It is as Eustola says, unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when next a primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long, you may depend on it, upon it. Indeed, so then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with Gridania. Well, I mean, Garuda, who is the primal of the Ixal who live near Gridania. Yes, that's what I meant. So many malms to cover, would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not long have wanted for a more practicable solution. She's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs, under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it. Is there something else, Ayame? Beg pardon, a man named Lahabrea, sporting a red mask and robed in black. 12 preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Askians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this Lahabrea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to what? Eek? From Tataro? Tataro? A sylph? A sylph in Thanalan? At long last, this one finds walking one Ayame. This one is most dependable of these ones. Is sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Noraxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. Pleasure to meet you, Noraxia. Alright, speak with Minfilia again in the Solar. Yes, Tataro is ready to express her fright. Is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged of the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite. Ayame, draw close, or drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Askians' presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. Alright, back from the wood. And let's talk to Minfilia again. To investigate the mysterious La Brea. I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary, Ayame. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Askian known as La Brea. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Askians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Ul'dah to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. Whatever you do, never forget that you are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Ayame. Alright, so, off to Ul'dah. To begin investigating these Askians. I should just actually teleport to Ul'dah. Because I believe, if I remember correctly, I assigned that as my free teleport, right? Yep. Alright, so we're heading to the Hall of Flames, and we're going to talk to Swift. Alright. Flame Commander. The Masked Man. You are come on behalf of the Scions, of course. Yes, as we've already relayed to Lady Minfilia, there has been a sighting of this rogue near about Eastern Thanalan. A brass blade stationed at Highbridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I would point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of Kikirin. Fate can be a cruel mistress. But do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folk are always coming and going, and some among them may well have caught a glimpse of your target. You could do worse than to speak with the merchant named Hibaru. The fellow's always starved for customers, and he'd no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have coin or the mind to spend it. Alright, so speak with Hibaru at Highbridge. That is our next quest. And where exactly is this? Eastern Thanalan. Northeast of Camp Drybone, a place we are quite familiar with. So I guess we'll just head on over there. I won't spend a ticket for that. Alright, let's mount up. And let's go head on over there and see what's going on. Let's see, and the quests over there are level 24 because we are still like way behind our level as far as the main story quest goes. Just keep plugging away on the main story until we catch up or finish them. Oh, and if you notice, I put some new barding on my chocobo from another, like, subscription bonus barding. Curiosity, level 24. I'm just not going to worry about those right now. Alright, Hihibaru. Welcome to Highbridge, adventurer. Whatever you seek, I, Hihibaru, can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man? I'm not sure I have one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of the many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while, may help you learn a thing or two, eh? Alright. Let's grab the next quest. Alright, when the Order of Nomthal began excavating the ruins below, I had hopes that Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims. But thanks to the nigh endless beastman raids, folk are too afraid to come within a malm of here. I sold everything I owned to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. But if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Whining won't do me any good, though. No, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares. Spend a bit of coin to help a struggling merchant. The masked man? Take your bloody masked man. I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. If you want to know more about him, or want to know about him, go and ask the other merchants. Really? Okay, but I think we are actually at the end of this episode here. We'll do our work here in Highbridge next episode when we get back. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.